Hello and welcome to the Shining Resonance Refrain stream. Welcome back for people who are tuning in from before, and greetings for those who, if it's your first time watching. I'm Melissa, product marketing person, and this is Izumi, translator on Shining Resonance Refrain. So just to get it out there, first off, spoiler warning, we're going to be playing through some parts of the game. We're going to be taking Agnum on a date, hooray, and just some other fun features of the game that, some might consider spoilers, so we just want to make sure that we get that disclaimer out there in case you want to save some stuff for when you get the game in a couple weeks. So, all right, tell us where we are, Izumi, right now.
This is Marga. It's basically the hub area of the game. This is where you're gonna be here a lot.
Yes, you're gonna spend a lot of time in Marga, the beautiful city. Yep. So we're gonna jump right into getting our main boy Agnum out on a date. And so we have a special save ready for the occasion. We also wanted to celebrate Pride Month out with a bang, basically. So in Shining Resonance, you can date your team members, and there are male and female party members. You can choose to date whoever you want, and then you will get a special ending depending on who you end up choosing to romance and pick as like the one in the end.
Right.
Well. Let's find our boy. Let's hunt him down.
Let's find him.
We have to ply him with treats first in order to make ourselves more attractive.
That's how it works.
Dating at its finest. Yep. Yes, we're going to give him a book. No. Okay. Yes. We're wooing our way into Agnum's heart.
Oh, wait, we don't have to.
Yes,
I didn't have to.
You gave him another book just to be extra sure.
I wanted to make sure we had the same plans.
He's a fiery red boy. Yes. So Kentman comment via YouTube. We don't have a Shining Resonance soundtrack on the docket. For now, it's just the game on PS4, Switch, Xbox One, and PC. So we're taking a little nap because we wanted to get to our date with Agnum.
Oh, you're up.
Should I wait for the scrolls?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh.
So in case you guys are reading along. Aww. See, Agnum is the forever considerate friend.
What do we say? I think I got you.
Yeah.
So
ooh, nice. That was the right answer. They're like, no, you're a better friend.
Yep.
No, you're a better friend. No, you. Stop it.
She talks
no,
about
you.
it.
No one can beat us when we're teamed up. Oh. So I think at this point we've kind of had the date go so well that we can actually go out together. Date starts when you invite the character you made plans with.
No.
Oh no! Yes, make plans with Agnum! So now we go to sleep. Let's make the night go fast so we can get to our date. Who cares about sleep? It's all about the date.
Okay.
Now we gotta go back to Agnum and get ready for our date. So Sega Man 1989, the game will be playable on PS4 Pro. You'll see some optimizations there. And for Xbox One X, it's actually 4K UHD.
What's up?
A question from D9Sync from YouTube. Yes, you can date members of the same sex in this game.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. Okay, now we're doing a date event. You can go on a date with a character you've made plans with and walk around the city of Marga. Visit the date spots around Marga and grow closer to your companion. Once you've visited a few date spots, the date will end and you'll go your separate ways.
It's so dramatic.
Go our separate ways. It's like, for good?
Yep. Permanent. That's
I
it.
thought we had something.
Nope.
Depending on how well you've connected with your companion, something good might happen. Have some fun.
Oh, I forgot you can't run.
Okay, so we can basically pick any area to take a look at. Okay, question from Crimson Dragoon, 23. Are the alternate costumes exclusive to Refrain mode, or are there some in the original mode? So actually, you can unlock the costumes in both original mode and Refrain mode. It's just something that's come to this version of the game. So whether you're playing original mode for the first time, you can just go to your key items and then change your characters into the costumes.
Excuse me.
And then there was a really great question on YouTube. Oh yeah, so from D9Sync again. What would you guys say is your favorite part of the game?
Excella.
Excella, yes.
For me.
Perfect
Yeah.
for a Refrain, especially because I think she, like we've kind of messaged in some posts out there, Excella is the antagonist, but there's so much more to her character that I think, when you play through, you'll kind of learn more about her, and I think she's got a lot going on beneath the surface that I think a lot of people will like, and especially why I feel especially proud that she's on our cover.
She's I would want her as a boss. That's my
Yeah.
thing, is that
She's
she's
like,
very reasonable.
I think you mentioned
person.
professional too.
Professional. She's a very professional person.
Yeah.
The voice actress who did Excel's voice, commented. It's like, she's such a good leader. And
Yeah, she's really strong and fair, I think.
yeah.
Oh yeah, event. Wonder how many date spots we've gone on so far.
I couldn't find they didn't have the date spots at the
They kind of moved around.
yeah,
Whoa.
it's procedurally generated.
Oh, wait a sec, Yuma. Let's skip this place. Oh no. What's wrong? Oh no. A ghost. Suddenly this date has turned into a ghost story.
That's actually one of
It's 'cause
this is very a minor spoiler, but that's one of Agnum's thing is that he's afraid of ghosts. He's very easily spooked.
Oh. It's like he puts on a really brave face
Yeah.
most of the time, so it's kind of like, yeah. Even if that ghost story is true, says Yuma, I don't think she'd appear when it's so bright out. Yeah, but everybody's got their phobias and their baggage. Crimson Dragoon 23 is Excella a tsundere? I wouldn't say that she
So
is.
not really. She's hardened.
Yeah.
And very like kind of cold sounding, but I wouldn't say she's a tsundere. She's
Yeah, she's seen some stuff, man.
but there's like parts where she kind of blushes at certain, like she's like, oh, I did that because I guess there's like some
Where she like
secondary
denies being like
aspects to it.
soft on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Sitting at the cafe. Drinking a cold drink in one go. A tall frosty drink on a nice day. That's the good stuff. Yeah. I just love these little parts of town that you can explore a little bit more, like on the date.
This is the conclusion.
Hey, Yuma, hurry it up. Man, running all the way back over a dropped handkerchief. It's like a little kid.
Sorry. I'm back. And I'm not like a little kid.
You heard that, huh? I didn't mean anything by it. Just a figure of speech.
You and your figures of speech. Huh. Agnum, what's that on the table?
Oh, it's a map. Drawn by yours truly, of course.
I really love how the actor portrayed Agnum.
Mhm.
It just has
Yeah.
so much
Thanks.
depth to the voice. And
Yeah, it was a lot of fun
yeah.
recording.
He feels like he's
Yeah.
actually your buddy.
I thought he was.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
not?
I believe. I believe it.
But there's still tons of empty space. After the war's over, I'm gonna go on a journey. Try to get some of those blanks filled in, you know?
That's your dream, huh?
Dream, hobby. I guess you'd say it's the reason I'm traveling the world. But there are still places out there that I've never seen. Maybe places that nobody's ever seen. I want to find those places and get them on this map.
Places even you've never been? I wouldn't mind seeing them too.
Hey, Yuma, if you ever went on a trip, who would you take with you?
I don't know.
Kirika and Sonya seem dependable. Rena could make any trip fun. Oh, and you can't count out Marion either. Just pick somebody. Don't worry, I won't tell him. Who's your +1 on a trip around the world?
I know. It'd be you,
Oh.
Agnum.
It'd be you, Agnum.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, you're so bright and positive. It's always such a blast to be around you. I think the best journey would be one that I get to spend with you.
Hey, man, I gave you all those options and you went with this guy? Is that really what you want?
Of course.
It's so sweet.
Man, I'll never figure you out.
What? You're against it?
I didn't say that. Honestly, I'm kind of honored you picked me. If you're ever gearing up for a journey, you let me know, okay? I'm along for the ride wherever.
Ride or die. Love you, Agnum.
Okay. When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, partner.
So now that we're through the dialogue part, it's a question from Lynette on Twitch. Why is refrain mode recommended to be played after original mode? Is it that different that it reserves another playthrough with minimal changes, or are these completely big changes like a Route C in Nier Automata?
Not really. Should I answer that question? Or,
I mean, I think we can tag team this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
for sure. So basically, you know, in original mode, you just have like kind of the base team members, and then you really see Excella as the antagonist. Like you guys are at ends. You have different ways that you want to kind of like your plans for, you know, Alfheim, and basically you're at odds with each other. So in refrain mode, you actually get Excella and Genus in your party right from the get-go. So it does kind of provide a different view on the story. So it's kind of like if you're experiencing refrain mode for the first time, it kind of can change how you see the storyline progress. So I don't know if you want to add to that.
That's pretty much it. I
Yeah.
feel.
Oh, hi.
I think you could play it on refrain mode
Yeah.
the first time, but
Yeah, it's like you can if you want to,
yeah,
but
it's
it's
hard to
like,
say.
but just be advised that it's like the storyline will kind of like be presented in a different way.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, we should ask the
So,
guard at the front for
I'm
some
concerned.
quests. Oh,
Is this?
he doesn't want us.
I think it might be randomized.
Be careful. Welcome back.
Yeah, so basically, now that we're done with our date, we're gonna go ahead and just pick up some quests, run around the map.
Seems like I've already have enough.
Yes, we'll just like kind of wander around Marga till we can find some, like just a bunch of variety of quests.
There's a few there.
Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a couple there. Let's ask this lady by the produce.
Okay.
Okay, Poison
but-
Frog Choir. Something must be done. Okay, cool.
Let's talk to the other person too.
Welcome.
Okay. This-
We have plenty of fungus for this one. So for now, we'll go to, let's see, where did the other fruits lady want us to go?
So it was like. Something must be done. Wonder. This is. Yeah, other quests.
You're like, this one's not as fun. Let's try a different quest.
Oh, this guy's always, he wants
Oh.
music. It's,
We're a little OP. Cassowary.
okay. Oh, wait.
Okay, we need to get new feathers.
I think I know.
Ruby Saiyan on Twitch. For newcomers to the franchise, do we need prior knowledge of the series to understand this game?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
self-contained.
didn't have,
Yeah.
prior knowledge about others. The previous game, so.
Yeah, it's like an individual story. You don't have to have followed originally, so you can just kind of jump right in. Let's see. There's so many good questions. D9 Sync, what would you guys say was the hardest part of the localization?
There were a few. I guess one, there's a character named Leston.
Yeah.
Was originally named Lesty in Japanese, which we thought didn't
Sound the same.
sound the same. So we did change the sound of it a little bit for.
Oh, he does not want to fight you.
What else? Original, the band system was. It was an acronym for. What was it?
Battle
Alive.
Anthem of the Noble.
That's the
Dragon
new
Youth.
one.
That's
the
the new
one
one.
we came up with. And then the old one used to be Battle Alive Nature Dragon, which doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
so we did change that.
Yeah, I imagine like a lot of the acronyms, because there are a ton of acronyms too in this game. With like
There's a
even
lot.
your like battle
Those
performance
were-
mana.
Those were probably the most difficult. Were kind of coming up with acronyms that actually sound good in English. I would say that was really hard. The characters were pretty straightforward, kind of JRPG characters, so it was that wasn't too difficult, but
Yeah.
what
Yeah, imagine
else?
like the naming is always going to be a challenge.
The thing is that's tricky about this. So this game has a weather system,
Yeah.
and depending on what weather it is, you get different enemies. So I'm looking for enemies that I need to kill, but I'm having.
Difficult.
I think it's these guys.
Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
cassowaries. They
So,
got
yeah.
plenty of feathers on them too.
The only thing is they're here, so we won't be able to venture outwards. They're also, I think we're really.
Looking for your quest tracker. Oh, there's another great question. Lena, Twitch, do any of you have the Draconic Steel case right now near you? I wonder how big that circle to take out the game case itself. Usually display my steelbooks on a wall, so I wonder if I'll be able to do that. This one. Yes! So, I actually wanted to show you guys because we do have the launch editions right here to show you. Hooray! And let's see if I can hold all of them at the same time. So yeah, we've got Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. And then I'll take out, let's see, I can take out the Xbox One case to show. So here's the O sleeve, and then slide the O sleeve off, and then you've got the steel case right here. So I'm gonna just like show that off. Isn't she gorgeous? And then like there's the back, and then you can take out the game right out of the case, just like that. Pop that back. And then, let's see.
Having trouble finding.
More cassowaries.
Yeah. Well, they're just they're like in the opening area, so
We just kind of have to
I
wait
wanted
for
to
them to
show.
like repopulate. Oh, there they are. And so in combat, you can kind of change up whether you're doing like your standard attack or kind of your more MP based attacks. I wonder if we can go deep.
oh, we already
Oh, we completed it. Okay.
should we.
Yeah, let's go back and turn it in. Let's see. Question from Jonathan B. How's the difficulty, and can we change it and make it difficult when engaged in battles?
Yes, I think so. There's a difficulty setting that you set in the beginning. I think it was casual, normal, and hard. Could have been casual, normal. To be honest, it's been a while since I worked on this game, so I'm a little. My memory is a bit
Foggy.
foggy. Is this the first? That's a
I
different.
think you might want to talk to the fruits lady.
Oh right, because she wants
Yes.
feathers.
It's casual standard. What would you say is your favorite mechanic of the game besides dating Agnes? Says D9 Sync.
Is that for both of us, or is that?
I think like my other favorite mechanic, for me personally, I do like the band sequences just because they're so cinematic. You can kind of get different outfits of the lead singer depending on who you put in the center. The music itself is really nice, so I just really like that. I also love beautiful anime looking cinematics, so it's kind of like eye candy for me. So I like that, and just like the idea of being able to turn the tide in battle. So yeah, what about you?
First, I want to just point out that this person is crying
Oh,
because
no.
she's so happy
Oh.
that you brought her these things, which I think is hilarious. I'm trying to
She's
think
so
about how
excited.
best to. She's a bit too excited.
I'm too excited. I'd be like, "Are you okay? Is
Uh-huh.
everything all right?"
Forfeit the reward and complete the quest.
I suppose.
Okay.
Okay.
My favorite.
You're not in it for the money. Oh, a treasure.
Oh, I have too much avian talent.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I do want to point out too that there's a demo available now for Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. So you can check out, PSN, the Xbox Store, and Nintendo eShop to try out the demo if you haven't had a chance to try it yet.
So, back on the mechanic thing, I would say probably my favorite mechanic is the force work. So you can set up everybody's kind of like which skills they use in combat. So like, but if you set that up, you know, so that's like the kind of control scheme you can set up for each character, and you choose from.
Apply different skills.
I'm not pointing at anything. People can't see where I'm pointing at. But
gesture in this general direction.
So
or like this. Oh, this right here.
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, that.
You can choose from there. But when you're not controlling them, the AI still uses the skills that you set up, so you can kind of plan your synergies.
Oh yeah.
In this game, which is pretty. I guess it's pretty neat.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety there, and kind of how you can connect with everyone.
There's
and sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay, there's this guy who. You can kind of modify your weapons in certain ways to have like certain benefits and de-benefits. So.
It's like, it's extra cute because, you know, the weapons that you use in game are like musical instruments, and you can tune them.
Yep, he's the tuner.
Yeah.
He's like a piano tuner.
Yes,
essentially.
Exactly. Oh yeah, so there was a question, it was a while ago now, but it's just coming back to my mind. But someone asked, you know, like depending on how you strengthen your relationships in game, you do get different benefits in battle. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So that's like, it's a pretty complex system, I have to say, that I'm not sure I have a complete understanding of. But basically you have there's a thing called the bond diagram. And each character, you kind of obtain traits for that character. So earlier when we did Agnum, we went on a date with Agnum. He got the
Traveling Bandman.
I can't point. It's too far.
It's that way where it says Traveling Bandman.
The one that says new.
It says new.
So we got that from going on a date with him.
Yeah.
And that
you can like equip that.
You can equip that, and then that'll kind of create this dynamic. So now they're friends.
Yeah.
You can also set it up so the interesting thing is that you don't being friends isn't like the only like way that's not like the way you do. There's like if you can become rivals.
Yeah.
And if you become rivals, they're like your attack goes up by I think 10% or something.
Yeah.
So there's like certain benefits.
Different effects. Yeah.
Depending.
And it's like you said too, you know, as you're playing through and you kind of like have these dates or like you get to know them better, you'll unlock different traits. And you know, you'll see basically in battle you'll get like a little flash of like resonance, and you know, they'll say something and you'll kind of get whatever effect that is that you've kind of activated by fighting together. So I really do like the complexity of like how you can you know, relate to your different party members, and like you can keep changing it. So
like this one, if you decide that he's afraid of ghosts, he just will be isolated and forever alone.
Forever alone.
I don't think there's a benefit to that particular. I could be wrong, but I think in general you want some kind of connection.
Yeah.
Like this one, you can tell like his kind of their expressions sort of change.
Yeah.
On,
they're so cute.
so
I
like,
love these little chibis.
This one. It's different things for each character, so that's pretty neat. That's my understanding of the bond diagram.
Cool. Can you change the leader of the party when you're in town, or is it just Yuma?
When you're in town, you can only control Yuma.
But when we're outside, we can kind of switch whoever you want.
So should we turn in all these quests? Maybe that'll create new quests.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
My, welcome back.
How did it go?
Thank you.
Yep. We're a bit OP.
We're just too wealthy.
Too wealthy. We are rich in supplies and quest items. Let's see. Who is your favorite character? For Izumi, it's Excella. For me, I kind of go between a few different favorites for different reasons. Like, for example, I love Sonia's aesthetic, like her, you know, armor, boob window. Okay, it's there, but it's beautiful. And so her overall like look is really pretty. And second of all, I think in the same vein too, like Kirika is also has such a beautiful character design. You know, just like the butterfly wing hair clip, just too cute. And I think they also represent like two different sides of, you know, I guess what could be like a love triangle for Yuma. It's like Sonia's very, oh yeah, this is actually a really good point about how they relate to Yuma. So Sonia sees kind of Yuma for like him, like who he is. Meanwhile, Kirika was kind of sworn to be loyal to the Shining Dragon, so she cares about Yuma, but she's really more like looking deep to the dragon's soul. And then last but not least, of course, Agnum, because he just is the best bro around, and like, you know, he's like there for you forever. Are there any other villains to look forward to? I guess we can hint at them. We don't want to give like too much
There are a couple.
away.
There are a lot of villains in
Yeah,
this game.
there's a lot of baddies. On the side of the Empire, of course.
Trying to think how much I can talk about. Zest. He's the crazy
Yeah,
wild,
white hair,
the white hair
guy.
with the dual guns.
Yeah.
He's very zesty. I guess.
Zesty and lesty.
Exactly.
Why don't we just go out and just smash
Let's
some
smash
stuff?
things.
Let's just smash some stuff and keep exploring.
Yeah. Zest. Oh, this is a very localization specific thing, but Joachim, one of the kind of the mad scientist characters, his voice is awesome in this game, I think. Yeah, it was.
He's kind of the one with the purple hair and the... Yeah.
His voice acting in this game. Both in the Japanese one, he's awesome, but in this one, he's also just much more than. I thought it was gonna be a difficult character to like voice, but
Actor really nailed
the
it.
actor really nailed it. So I hope people like that.
And so I just got a notification that we are gonna start our first giveaway pretty soon. So again, just gonna show you guys the Draconic Launch Edition is up for grabs in this giveaway. We've got PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Bam! This launch edition is so pretty. I'd say it really highlights the artwork by Tony Taka, and because of the metallic finish, it just, you can see like kind of the reddish fire that's back here behind Excella, and it just looks so vivid and bright. So anyway, stay tuned for the raffle that's going to happen on Twitch. And you have to be US and Canada. That's the other thing. Sorry.
I think there's a boss that we could, like a mini boss.
Oh, yeah.
Thing. Not a story boss, but we could. Oh yeah, there it is.
Ooh.
Would we like to do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we're even too strong for.
Bring out your dragon powers. It's like, I think it's like L1 and then R1.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I never get tired of the dragon sequence. I gotta admit, like, it's just
been a
so
while.
epic. It's like, ah.
Oh, it's too epic. We're destroying. We destroyed him. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that might be a main quest. That's a main quest thing, which I think we're avoiding.
Oh.
It's not really. not too involved.
We could potentially fight him. What level are we?
We're really strong. We're 46.
Oh, yeah.
They're like 30.
He's like a 30-something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, our Europe friends who are watching. It's not that we don't love you. I promise, we totally love you.
Maybe I can actually switch out, control somebody else.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we're already fighting, so yeah.
And I'm not very good with Agnem, so...
Yeah, so now we won't be super OP. Oh, we hit break. Cool. Oh, he's down. We just gotta like wail on him. NBD. Are there any problems that can arise if you date multiple party members at once?
I never would do such a thing, so on my first...
You're a one-person kind of guy. Or Azuma.
Well, there's, not that I know of. It's basically for the ending. And you can only have one ending with one person. So you're sort of forced
to choose one person.
Yeah. Monogamous relationship.
It's like, I think you can date around, and then I don't think there's any... Because basically you do want to get to know everybody on your party, and like there's so much more story there that you can uncover by like getting to know everyone, and you know, dating is encouraged, so date away.
It's technically platonic until you
confess.
Until you confess.
It's always the, you know, does Yuma like me? Doesn't he?
Oh, that's Fromage. Forgot about it.
Harmonic.
No, that Fromage.
Oh, Fromage.
The penguin.
Fromage. I feel like I talk about Fromage every time because there's this great, in the options menu, it's Fromage on or off. And basically, you know, people are like, especially like our French fans, they're like, you know, what does that mean? Like, you turn cheese on and off? What? But basically Fromage is like your Navi character who just pops in and says like, hey, you know, here's a helpful tip. And, you know, whether you like getting those tips and you like kind of Fromage just like jumping in, you can leave it on, or if you just kind of would rather, you know, have it just Fromage just stay back and like just, I got this, Fromage, please don't interrupt me, then then you can turn them off. So I think something I was reading that was interesting was that with a Q&A with the production team is that there's a tradition of like a food-named character in every Shining game. So Fromage is keeping in with that tradition.
This is my first Shining game, so I was not aware of that tradition.
The more you know.
Well, we have Zest, which is kind of that is so sort of not food.
It was a stretch. Like there's lemon zest, yeah.
So I'm poisoned right now, so I have to.
There's 1 minute left to enter the raffle on Twitch. Question from Jeff Keelhall. Is the entire world connected? Can you run from one end to the other?
As in, are there loading screens within maps?
I mean, I think basically there's one world map.
There's one world map. There are loading screens that you like. If you see that blue kind of toggle thing over there,
that's an indicator.
That's an indicator when you're transitioning into a different map. So this is like the map of this area. It's a very like traditional JRPG kind of style of exploration.
Yeah. Before we fight him, Can you do like a pan so we can see all the characters in their glory and beauty?
Just
a slow pan. Look at them. Aren't they pretty? They look so good.
It's weird playing this game in high res. I was talking about this earlier, but because I played this originally played this while I was working on it on the PS3, like the original PS3 build. So
it's kind of like before we had a kit to play on the new build.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's interesting to see this moving in 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And we are playing on the PS4 version for people wondering.
Oh, this guy is gonna. Oh, or not. These are mini bosses, so.
Mini bosses.
Yeah. The actual bosses, some of them are pretty, I would say, pretty difficult, depending on what mode you play them in.
Yeah.
Especially in a normal.
Yeah,
playthrough,
we haven't been like pouring time into building these characters up.
It'd be much more difficult. It'd be much more challenging.
Yeah, it's like you really do want to be utilizing your special skills. You want to like get the breaks in so that way you can like wail on the enemy when he's down. We were playing at E3 on our stream, and oh boy, we were getting our butts kicked, and that was pretty tough.
Did you guys in the previous streams you guys talk about enemy weaknesses or?
We didn't.
Okay. Well, there's like some enemies who are weak to certain elements, and then resist certain elements. So I'm not sure what these guys are weak to. That they're also. Yeah, certain enemies would be like weak against water. Certain enemies would be weak against fire.
Oh, cool.
Oddly enough, fire is strong against water in this game.
Not vice versa.
Maybe vice versa. I'm a little. Again, it's been a while since I'm.
Yeah, you're like, don't quote me on it.
Yeah, don't quote me on it. Don't quote.
But there are some like elemental. Do as I say, not as I do.
Yep. Soldier here.
So for question from Milena, is there quick travel? There's
So sometimes these things come up.
Oh, we were too late.
Sometimes those kind of conversations pop up, and you're just like, "Hey, am I cute?" And you'd be like, "Yes or no." And then if you say no, they'd be like, "Oh,
I'm like,
that's too bad."
Okay. So like, yeah, and then that'll hurt their feelings.
Yep.
But if you say, "Yeah, Kirika, you're so adorable," and then
she says, "I know."
And she'll be, "Yeah, obviously." just kidding.
Kirika
won't say that. She'll like probably blush. But yeah, you can raise your affection with them if you give them like a good answer.
Again, I'm not sure if that actually has any kind of tangible impact. I don't want to be quoted for.
You can raise their affection with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
yeah. You totally can.
Right.
How are you?
What were you going to? Sorry.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, quick travel. So I wanted to point that out. So basically, you can fast travel back to Marga, but for the exploration, you do have to go out and explore the different regions, and then you can come back.
Enemy approaching.
This guy is gonna be tough. He's 60. So I think this is a good time to use a different character, maybe. Who do we want to?
To be our leader?
Playable, yeah.
Oh man. I guess let's put Kirika just as the leader and make her the center of band too. Or
okay.
Yeah, because then I want to show off our band, our battle anthem.
This is our band.
Yeah, it's our band.
So
do we want to do like Prelude of Spring or Aurora of the Sun Disk?
Oh, right. This one is OP.
Oh, gotcha.
I use this for every fight.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because the song is really like we could play it, I guess. So the song is very peaceful.
And then hit confirm. Prelude of Spring.
It's such a peaceful song. So even when you're fighting like a super intense like boss, this song will just be playing.
Yeah, you're like in the heat of battle, it's like and then all of a sudden it's like.
I mean, even here, it's pretty. There's something comical about this giant troll creature
Getting taken down
while
with
this
like
music playing.
with this beautiful song.
I forgot.
Do you happen to know offhand how many different songs? I know that there are a bunch of different ones, but I don't know how many.
I don't know exactly how many.
Yeah.
I think there's like one for like each season. And there's like a seasonal kind of motif going on with the song names.
Yeah, and then you know, as you progress through the game, you can unlock more songs.
Pushovers.
You can play as your team members. So you can basically, we've just been switching like who we want to be as the leader, and then you can control that character and you can control all their skills. But then when you do have your supporting party members at the time, you can kind of set them to either like, you know, heal me or like defend, or you can set their like step. Their approach to battle. He's like, please don't hurt me.
No.
He's like, get out of here, you level 46. Why you do this? And now we're playing as Rina.
So there's like a healing thing. So like Rina's like a support character. Kirika too. Ow. So I can kind of heal my boys.
Heal the boys. Heal the friends.
And the way you recover NP in this game is it's sort of like you're a vampire. The more you attack, like the normal hits, you recover MP.
Nice.
A bit by bit.
Be easy.
So you can regain mana just without having to, you know, take an ether or something.
They do have that, and I did use them, but you can't use just the normal attacks to recover.
That's cool. You can regain it over time. Oh, can we change into some costumes?
We can.
Yay! It's summer, so why not? Some swimsuits!
Should we do the special?
Sure. Crimson Lotus?
I think there's also like a Crimson
Oh,
Lotus
Kirika
2.
has two different Crimson Lotuses.
And Black Lotus.
Black Lotus. There's so many choices.
Yeah.
We can make Yuma an idol, Agnum an idol.
Oh.
Superstar trait.
I didn't know.
Discovering new things.
Wow. I wore new clothes and I became a different person. Well, this is...
That's the swimsuits. They're so cute.
Unfortunately, the guys have some.
Unfortunately, they don't have swimsuits.
Which they did.
We can get them as like dream boy band idols.
But we can also...
We can make
Do you want to stay in these, or there's like, I think
we can make them idols
a
too.
Uniform
Squad.
because it's a band.
Because it's a band, yes.
Oh no, I changed.
Oh, you got it.
That's
Oh wait, that's Sonia.
Uh,
Oh wait, Rena can be a witch.
I think that's just her normal. Yeah,
Tro-
that's her
oh, okay. Rena idol, yeah.
Yeah. Now
Ta-da!
we're a band.
Now we're a band. Now we all match. Oh yeah, and the other fun feature I wanted to show off today is like that we can switch because it's dual audio. And right now we've been playing in English VO version. So if you go to your menu, and then you can go to options, and then voice. Oops.
What?
Oh, I think you're
I'm on the
Japanese control scheme.
yeah, exactly.
The context switching is hard, guys. So yeah, there's the dual audio, and basically you can just on the fly just switch between English or Japanese. You know, sometimes I think some people like to switch between the two just to kind of compare. But if you're kind of like, I know the subs and dubs debate is rampant. So you know, if you like playing in the original Japanese, you have that option. Or if you like English VO dubs better, then you know there's that option for you too.
Oh, there's a big boy.
Alright, so we do have another giveaway coming up again on Twitch, US and Canada, for the console versions of the game, the Draconic Launch Edition. So it's Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and it comes out on July 10th. Sorry, why can't I hold all these games? So yeah, so we will get one more lucky winner for these, but if you yourself are not a lucky winner, the game is out in just less than 2 weeks. So July 10th, go get your copy. Pre-order if you want to secure one of these Draconic Launch Editions with the metal slipcase. The game is also available on PC. It's digital download, so you can check out Steam or our website if you want to just go get the download for PC. Raven Kaito asks seamless battles. Yep, we can basically, it's an action RPG, so you see the enemies on the field and you run up to them and then immediately start going into fight. Just like the lush environments, and there's such a variety of them.
Did you guys camp?
We haven't camped yet.
Is that something?
Yeah, we should camp.
Let's camp. Yes. It's like the alternate way to have night events.
Oh,
It's like
nice.
here.
Oh, should we switch back to English?
Oh, perhaps.
Ooh, sure. Let's give him another
Sure.
food book.
I wonder if we can. Well,
And
let's.
let's change back to English.
I don't think it's voiced. These phones aren't voiced.
Oh, I see.
They're just kind of
Okay.
like, huh? Oh.
Or just like little
Yeah.
reaction.
Who we can.
Need something?
We can only invite one person, right? Let's invite
can-
Kirika. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
And then. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it
Poor
basically, where Agnum's like, oh, I see how it is. Okay.
No. You're not getting anything.
Rina is, you know, I think Izumi's the not favorite girl. You've got your waifus, and Rina is not on that waifu list.
For me.
For Izumi,
Right.
particularly.
I like how everybody just knows, like, what?
Everybody's like, hey.
Everybody's like, hey, oh,
give me
I
a
know.
gift.
Exactly. Sonia likes food, so she gets kebab.
You're basically like sugar daddy right now.
Oh, you know what's really difficult? Actually, this kind of goes back to a very early question that was asked about what was hard. It was the food.
Oh.
Is that they keep the game references very Japanese food, like takoyaki and like okonomiyaki and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
How do we
like.
localize that? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of, you know, the kind of the target audience for this game would know what those things are, but it's kind of dangerous to assume that. So it was a very.
Did you need something?
There's also one quest. Oh, Japanese holidays.
Oh.
There's like a bunch of short story deals. Like, they're not DLC anymore, but like kind of like cute story stuff. And one of them was about Golden Week, and Golden Week is like, as far as I know, very Japanese holiday. It's just a week where you get a week off from work for no real particular reason that I know of. But like explain, like people are like, Golden Week, what's that?
Like
the
if you've
whole
never
story's
heard of
about
it before.
Golden Week. The winter one had a kotatsu. You know what a kotatsu is?
Yeah, it's the table.
Yeah, that like that kind of, it references extremely Japanese things.
Yeah.
So it was very
It's like, unless you're like really well versed in it, it just might go over your head.
Yeah. So that was the difficult thing that I was reminded of.
I really love the atmosphere of the campsite too, just kind of how the tents glow.
So who do we go with?
Let's pick Kirika.
Okay.
We gave Agnum a lot of attention, so we can spread the love.
He's gonna be upset. You can like also make alchemy stuff here.
Make items if you want.
And items, yep. Like aspects are that's the stuff you put on the weapon for kind of passive buffs that. Yeah, for passive buffs. You can make that here as well. Rest.
Do you have some business with me?
Never mind, it's
It
boys.
is terribly late.
I don't know if I'd call it business. I just wanted to talk to you. And we're teammates now, right? We don't have to be so formal with each other.
So this is, I think, the reason why this is voice is because it's like a key. It's a key night event. So like at a certain point, you get kind of the generic, like, hey, what kind of food do you like?
Kind of like
and
a
then,
smaller interaction.
It's like, you know, in can we reference other games for like like it's like a kind of a social link thing. If people have played Persona, like
it's kind of like when you get to that like special type
there's
of
like
moment.
Exactly, and this is a special moment that we're all witnessing.
I was always taught to address others.
I think from what I remember too is like we ended up doing like voiceover for everything that was voiced in Japanese. We voiced in English.
That's fine, but you could try talking more casually with me if you wanted.
Very well. I shall try.
I like this one.
She tries so hard. She's like,
My apologies. I can't think of anything to say.
I'm sorry too. I kind of put you on the spot. And I might not be any better at conversation myself. And maybe if we keep chatting like this, it'd be good practice for both of us.
Chatting. I see. I would be happy to speak with you whenever we have time.
I'll be looking forward to it, Kirika.
Yes. I as well.
she doesn't know how to be like more casual.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming to the end of the stream now. Got a winner already. So just to remind you guys, the game is out July 10th. So go out, get your copy. I hope you love this game. It's such a beautiful game. The art is beautiful. The music is so nice. And I just hope you guys enjoy it. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you around.
Thank you.
So yeah, PC, Switch, Xbox One, PS4. Get your games. Bye guys.